One of the defining characteristics of the XT350 is its lightweight feel. With a wet weight often cited around 265 pounds, the bike feels noticeably agile compared to many modern dual sports. This lightness translates directly into confidence, especially for newer riders or those who spend a lot of time off-road. When the terrain gets loose or uneven, the XT350 doesn't fight you. It responds quickly to rider input, making it easy to correct mistakes and maintain control. On tight trails or narrow city streets, that nimble nature becomes one of the bike's greatest strengths. The riding position plays a huge role in this sense of control. The upright stance, wide handlebars, and balanced ergonomics give the rider excellent visibility and leverage. Whether you're standing on the pegs while navigating dirt paths or sitting comfortably during a commute, the XT350 feels natural and intuitive. It doesn't try to force you into an aggressive posture, nor does it feel awkward at low speeds. This balance is one of the reasons the bike gained a reputation as a true do-it-all machine. Power is sent to the rear wheel through a 6-speed manual transmission, which adds to the bike's versatility. The lower gears are well suited for slow, technical off-road riding, while the higher gears allow for relaxed cruising on paved roads. It's not a highway monster by any means, but it can comfortably handle moderate speeds without feeling strained. For riders who want one bike to handle weekday commuting and weekend trail exploration, the XT350 checks a lot of boxes. Suspension is another area where the XT350 shows its dual sport intentions. With roughly 10 inches of travel up front and over 8 inches at the rear, it's well equipped to deal with uneven terrain, potholes, and dirt roads. The long travel gives the bike a forgiving nature, smoothing out bumps and keeping the tires planted. That said, the stock suspension is tuned on the softer side. For casual trail riding, fire roads, and light off-road use, it performs well. But when pushed hard, especially on jumps or aggressive terrain, it can bottom out. This isn't necessarily a flaw, it's simply a reflection of the bike's intended purpose. The XT350 was never meant to be a hardcore motocross machine. It was designed to be versatile, approachable, and forgiving. Braking is straightforward and functional. The front disc brake provides adequate stopping power, while the rear drum brake reflects the technology of its era. Together, they offer predictable and controllable braking performance. While modern riders might be accustomed to dual discs and advanced braking systems, the XT350's setup gets the job done without unnecessary complexity. One aspect of the XT350 that often sparks discussion is its starting system. The bike relies solely on kickstart, with no electric starter available. For some riders, this is part of the charm, a reminder of a more mechanical, hands-on riding experience. For others, it can be a drawback, especially if the bike isn't perfectly tuned. When everything is set up correctly, the XT350 can start easily with a few kicks. But if the carburetor is out of adjustment or the engine is cold, starting can require patience and technique. This makes proper maintenance especially important. Speaking of carburetors, the XT350 uses a unique dual-stage carburetor setup. While innovative at the time, this system has become one of the bike's most commonly mentioned challenges. When properly tuned, it delivers smooth throttle response and good efficiency. However, keeping it in top condition can be frustrating, particularly for riders who aren't experienced with carburetor tuning. Rebuilding or adjusting the dual carb system often requires a knowledgeable technician or a rider willing to invest time learning the details. This is one area where modern fuel injection would clearly be an advantage. Despite these quirks, the XT350 has earned widespread praise for its reliability and durability. Owners frequently describe it as a go-anywhere motorcycle that refuses to quit. With regular maintenance, many examples have lasted for decades, surviving hard use, long trips, and varied riding conditions. The air-cooled engine, simple electronics, and robust construction all contribute to this reputation. In an era when motorcycles are increasingly complex, the XT350 stands as a reminder that simple engineering can still be incredibly effective. Another reason the XT350 remains popular is its adaptability. It's equally at home on dirt trails, gravel roads, and paved streets. Riders have used it for everything from daily commuting to backcountry exploration. Its manageable size and predictable behavior make it especially appealing to riders who want confidence rather than intimidation. It doesn't overwhelm you with power or weight, instead, it encourages exploration and experimentation. Because production ended in 2000, the Yamaha XT350 is now firmly in the category of classic motorcycles. You won't find one sitting on a showroom floor brand new. Instead, the market is made up entirely of used examples, many of which are still in remarkably good condition. Prices vary widely depending on year, maintenance history, and modifications, but it's common to see listings ranging from around $2,700 up to nearly $6,000. Clean, well-maintained bikes tend to command higher prices, especially as interest in classic dual sports continues to grow. In recent years, rumors have circulated about the possibility of a new Yamaha XT350 revival. Enthusiasts have speculated about what a modern version might look like, imagining features such as fuel injection, liquid cooling, and updated suspension while retaining the lightweight, versatile spirit of the original. While these discussions generate excitement, the original XT350 remains a reminder that sometimes less really is more. What makes the XT350 special isn't any single feature, but the way everything comes together. It's a motorcycle that doesn't demand much from its rider, yet offers a lot in return. It invites you to take the long way home, to explore unpaved roads, and to ride without overthinking every detail. In a world increasingly focused on performance figures and cutting-edge technology, the XT350 stands out by doing the basics extremely well. For riders who appreciate mechanical honesty and practical design, the Yamaha XT350 continues to make sense even decades after its debut. It may not be the fastest or the most advanced bike, but it has something arguably more valuable: a proven track record of reliability, a friendly nature, and a timeless ability to handle whatever road or trail lies ahead. That's why, even today, the XT350 isn't just remembered as a motorcycle from the past. It's remembered as a machine that still feels relevant every time the engine fires up and the journey begins.